In 2049, Donald J. Trump, now a wild-haired mess in tattered rags, scraping by on junk after losing everything, stumbled upon a rusty time machine in a Florida dump. It looked like a broken electric fan, wires dangling, blades rusted, but Trump's eyes gleamed. "This is my golden ticket, back to 2016, President forever, the best, believe me." He mashed random buttons, muttering, "The great Trump rises again." But the machine shook, smoked, and sucked him into a flash. Not 2016, but Manila, Philippines in 2049, landing mid-street in a flooded mess after a typhoon, where locals waited with makeshift nets, catching fish in the urban deluge. Trump splashed down into murky water, tumbling over, his torn raincoat smeared with mud and street trash. He scrambled up, eyeing Filipinos in soaked tees wielding nets, and kids splashing in the flood. Trump puffed his chest, bellowing, "Who are you people? I'm Donald J. Trump, the greatest time traveler. I'm here to be street fisherman, believe me." The crowd buzzed in Tagalog. A fish basket lady pointed. "Where'd this lunatic drop from?" Trump, clueless, smirked. "Call me Fisherman Trumpino from now on. The hottest, the smartest, fantastic." Trump wasted no time claiming fame. He yanked a smelly wig from his bag, a trash-heap gem reeking of fish oil, and slapped it on, flat and grimy from the fall. Standing mid-flood, raincoat flapping, tearing more, he declared, "You're my crew now. I'm from the future. I know everything. I'll make fishing great again." A net-wielding guy asked, "You can fish looking like that?" Trump glared. "I'm Trump. I beat Hillary, Obama. You don't know me. That's your fault. Terrible. I'm Fisherman Trumpino, believe me." The locals eyed his crooked wig and rags, whispering, "He's crazy. Call the cops." Ignoring the chatter, Trump dove into fishing. Pointing at the floodwater, he barked, "You lot, make me a net. The biggest, the best, plastic and wires, believe me." A lady blinked. "Plastic and wires won't catch fish?" Trump roared, "You're idiots. I built Trump Tower, the fanciest in New York. Plastic's my goal, do it." The locals reluctantly grabbed plastic, tied wires, crafting a shaky net. But Trump tossed it in, and the current swept it away instantly. He yelled, "You're sabotaging me. I'm your fisherman. I'll punish you. Terrible." He waved a fist, tripped over a coconut husk, and face-planted, wig floating off. The crowd howled. What kind of fisherman is this clown? Undaunted, Trump crafted his gear. He ripped his raincoat, tying it around his waist as a net vest, topping it with an oversized wig, bragging, "This is Trumpino's uniform. The coolest, the hottest. You're jealous, believe me." He stood mid-water, hands on hips, shouting, "I'm stronger than Magellan, hotter than sharks. Who dares challenge me? Fantastic." A kid with a fish giggled. "You look like a beggar." Trump snapped, "You're jealous. I was the hottest in the White House. I'm street fisherman." He waited, vest slipping. He yanked it up. "My crew will love this. I'm the coolest." The lunacy peaked when Trump fished. He grabbed a floating stick, dubbing it Trump Rod, tossing his wig as bait. "You lot, learn this. I'm Fisherman Trumpino, hotter than you, tougher than you, believe me." He flung it, yelling, "Fish, come here, I beat big foes, fantastic." A guy approached, asking, "Let's see." Trump chucked the wig, slipped, and rolled into the flood, screaming, "Fish cheated. I'll sue Fish, terrible." He crawled up. "I still won with style." Trump formed a fishing team. Mid-street, he raised his arms. "This is Trumpino Fishing Crew. I'm captain, believe me." He grabbed a busted megaphone from the trash, hollering, "Who wants to fish with me? Step up. I'm Fisherman King, fantastic." A kid with a net approached. Trump swung his stick. The kid fell. Trump cheered, "See? I caught one. I'm Fisherman number one." The crowd doubled over. A lady gasped, pushing kids and bragging. Trump barked, "You don't get it. I beat the Democrats. This kid's a big fish, believe me." Trump cooked fisherman style. At a grilled fish cart, he grabbed a small fish, chomped, then spat it out. "This fish sucks. I ate the best burgers. I'll fix fish, believe me." He stuffed burnt rice into a beer can, added floodwater, crowing, "Trump fish, better than the Philippines, fantastic." The vendor tossed a knife. Crazy. Trump laughed. You're jealous. I'm Fisherman Chef King. He tried it, choked, coughing wildly. My crew will love this. I'm food champ. To boost cred, Trump spun big catch tales. Mid-flood, he flailed. Yesterday, I nabbed a giant fish. I said, come up, I'm Fisherman Trumpino. It fled in fear. I'm tougher than whales, believe me. He just yelled at a floating sack, but boasted, sacks are street fish. I'm champ, fantastic. A lady asked, where's the fish? Trump glared. Doubt me? I saw it. That's enough. I'm future fisherman. I see all. Believe me. Trump invented fishing tricks. He gathered floating trash, announcing, this is Trumpino flying trash cast. Toss trash. Lure fish the best. He flung into the water, junk bobbing everywhere. Trump yelling, see? My trick? I had a TV show, the most famous, believe me. The locals grimaced. A guy shouted, you're polluting more. Trump grinned. You don't get fishing. I'm the smartest fisherman. Trump demanded fish shares. Mid-street, he shouted, you catchers owe me. 1 fish a day, I'm Fisherman Trumpino. I deserve it, believe me. A guy handed a dead fish. Trump scowled. You're so poor, but I'm kind. I'll take it. I'm the best fisherman. He bit, gagged, yelling, I'll sue fish, terrible. The crowd roared. What fisherman whines over rotten catches? Then came the gloriously goofy twist. One day, Trump stood mid-flood, shouting, I'm Fisherman Trumpino. You're all losers, believe me. Local fishers overheard, storming over, thinking he was stealing their haul. Trump charged, swinging a rusty can, yelling, I'm hotter than Duterte, tougher than you. But the locals threw nets, toppling him. Trump flew over a fish cart, crashed into a floating trash bin, wig gone, coat shredded, stench rising to the skies. He crawled out, yelling, you cheated. I won with spirit, fantastic. The crowd erupted, pelting him with coconut shells. Trump bolted, screaming, you're jealous. I'm a mortal fisherman. Trump staggered to the street edge, soaked in floodwater, real hair a mess, but slapped his trash-strewn wig back on, crowing, I'm hot even after crashing. I'm the greatest fisherman. From then on, he roamed Manila, waving his stick, shouting, I'm Fisherman Trumpino. I'll sue locals, sue the Philippines. I still win, believe me. To Trump, it was victory, trashed and fleeing. He remained street fisherman king in his bloated mind.